The time has come for us to collectively solidify a plan to open up the closed mind, awake the unconscious, strengthen the weak, raise the dead, and kill the apathetic who live in this place. Every man's land that we call home. Bermuda, for any man who can. Revival time has come. Conscious people, arise. Grab your sedated neighbor by the hand and pull him. Shake off the spiders with their webs that have enslaved his body and his head. So why? So why? So why has this revival time come, you ask? Because Bermuda for Bermudians was the plan. But far too many of us began to wear dark shades, Venetian blinds, so we could not see the rise and cause of the cult of mediocrity that we perpetuate in our land, instead of the roller coaster of excellence that we should demand. So why? Why is this a land of mediocrity and not a place of excellency? So why? So why? Because we play FBI for you and you and you, teaching our children to do the same thing too, without looking to see the location of our own shoes, which seem to sit in blame's backyard instead of at the grate of responsibility, where all of those who come after us can see when voices cry out and move about and begin to shout about something and not about nothing, and doubt to forward and not to repeat flawed history. So why? Why are we irresponsible gatekeepers to our young? Because an identity crisis was created and artificially inseminated into our daily lives that we would consciously and adamantly grow to deny our heritage. You do not believe me? It is true. I don't hear the words, "I am African," coming from you. Tosh says, no matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man, you're an African. Garvey says, a man without the knowledge of his history is like a tree without roots. I say, all civilization is rooted in Africa, the seat of civilization, the place where we all existed. And if you deny this, you missed it. Because if you tote the Bible and believe in the creation of Adam and Eve, the beginning of family kind, and with Africa the location of the Garden of Eden, you should deduce then in your mind that all mankind under God, one nation under a cruise, should move towards unification and righteous thinking. Like His Majesty said in 1944, the world will not change until America sets the standard for morality. Unfortunately, morality cannot be legislated, you see. For morality was meant to justify and provide human rights, the right for all people to have affordable food, affordable clothing, affordable shelter, free water, love, and to know their identity. Love without repercussion and pain. Children having children, trying to build their own tribe of love amidst unsatisfactory and second-class education, all rooted in the crisis of identity. So why? So why? Why can't you say you are African, preferring to say you are British instead, when you claim French, Spanish, West Indian identity, my unconscious ancestry? You have not gone back far enough to search for your ancestors who are still living and want to be known as they exist beyond the term. Go beyond great-grandma, great-grandpa, great-aunt. The first in your lineage you should seek to flaunt. So why? So why? What they did to us, we now do to ourselves, keeping secrets of who our fathers are, so women do not hurt. But suffer the children to come unto me, he said. So why? So why? So why? Well, idiots we were born, unknowing the truth. But when truth stands before our eyes, you stand under what's disguise? Oh well, you say, it doesn't involve me. The disguise of the status quo who basically sits on a fence, rocking to and fro, not knowing which way to go, depending on which way the wind blows, not wanting to upset the apple cart, not wanting to leave an unsavory mark. So why do they fear this? So, as you shout, stand up for your rights. Hey, even the slaves revolted. Forward in history we were jolted, for without that jolt we cannot forward. There would be know when voices rise, no progressive group to take us to the heights that we should exist. Not chasing a dollar day by day, but taking care of what's yours in every way. So why? So why? So why? That is the beginning of our illiteracy, the lack of knowledge of identity, illiteracy, the sentimentality of 2001, 2002, 2003, self-suppression of information, proliferation of misinformation through direct TV. Am I watching it, or is it watching me? As it programs our minds with its so-called diverse way. Not enough Africans on the dish today in a positive way, having their say about what we've done or who we should be. We are descendants of kings and queens, you see, not dependents of ADD, ADHD, and the like, needing Ritalin and Prozac, mind-altering, new sedating, mental conditioning through a legalized pill. So why? So why? So why? So why? That question goes on and on. So why? Kwaheri.